Good evening. My name is Fred Sundberg, and I'm here because you have awarded me the Raymond M. Alf Award of Excellence in Research and Education, and I greatly appreciate that. I wish I could be here in person, but unfortunately, due to medical reasons, I cannot. One of the things I want to do is kind of indicate exactly what I've done through my life as well as how I've gotten here. I started off collecting fossils in about fourth grade, and I'm presently 70 years old, so I've collected fossils for a long time. I discovered in sixth grade that I was really interested in trilobites, so I've proceeded to study trilobites. My journey as a paleontologist, which is what I wanted to do for a long time, um, started at Cal State Fullerton when I studied geology, and I did a paper on the paleoecology of the Cretaceous of the Santa Ana Mountains in Southern California. This was published in 1980. From there, I did a master's at San Diego State, where I studied the Upper Cambrian of the Nevada and Eastern California. In 1985 to 1990, I began my PhD study at Virginia Tech, studying the Middle Cambrian fossils of Utah and Nevada. In 1990, now I had a great wife, Debbie, and a stepdaughter, Becky, and a PhD. But I could not find a job that allowed me to focus on paleontology like I had hoped. So I had to refocus my hopes and my dreams so I started teaching. Initially, I taught classes everything from middle school to graduate school, but eventually in 2002, I found a permanent job teaching high school in Show Low, Arizona. Most people would have given up their hopes and dreams of doing research, but mine never faded. I still did research, and that's because I had tenacity. I started off working with the McCollums in the Middle Cambrian of Utah, Nevada, and California, where we defined several different trilobite groups. This study led to my work on trilobites in China, where we were looking at lower Middle Cambrian trilobites and trying to define the lower Middle Cambrian boundary. That work led to me being invited to several conferences and field trips in Australia, Spain, Morocco, Sweden, Norway, Czech Republic, Germany, and Siberia. Now, this doesn't mean I forgot my students. I, whenever possible, would involve my students in the research. We had one group of high school students who studied the soil erosion from the Rodeo Chechesque fire in 2002. We studied areas that were unburned, burned, and burned and logged to see if the erosion is different. The project was supported by the National Forest Service and the National Science Foundation. From this study, we had several results. Joe Stebnow, who's pictured here, actually gave a talk at Geological Society of America in Utah, national meeting. Kristen Usted gave a talk at the Arizona-Nevada Academy of Sciences and won the Best Student Presentation Award. And the whole results were published from that talk, of where most of the students involved with the talk became co-authors. Now, my studies in China also involved students. In 2011, we had the high school biology club join us on field trip and conference on the Cambrian of Arizona and Nevada. This conference was designed for international scientists, so they got to join us there. And later came the studies of the Cambrian of Sonora, Mexico, where I helped several students with their projects. I've also been involved with faculty and graduate students on the Cambrian trilobites from Dinosaur National Monument, and faculty and graduate students from other places in Utah, such as Uinta Mountains, which has been published, and Smithfield Canyon, which has also been published. I presently have been working on the Cambrian trilobites from the Grand Canyon, which involves several faculty and students, and that is in the process of being published now. I'm very honored to win this award. Thank you very much. And it's especially nice to be back, at least virtually, to the Raymond Alf Museum 52 years after the initial time I was there. Thank you.